Hello, friends. I'm here today to talk about yoga. And as you may know, the yoga combines physical postures, breathing exercises, and meditation. It originated in India thousands of years ago. The word yoga actually comes from the Sanskrit word called yog, which means to join or the union. It typically symbolizes the union of the body, the mind, and the soul. Some refer to as the union of individual consciousness to the universal consciousness. The practice of yoga is believed to have started at the dawn of the civilization, perhaps 2700 years before Christ, before the first religion or the belief systems were even born. They found these seals in the Indus Valley civilization that used to print on the fabric, had a deity performing advanced yoga postures. So if it was popular during Indus Valley civilization to have yoga printed on the fabric, how long ago they must have actually started to have it really popular to come on the fashion to be printed on the fabric. We don't really know much about what they did during yoga at the time. It was first documented by Patanjali in his book called Yoga Sutras. He literally documented, codified the then practice of yoga. Before Patanjali, there are some references of yoga in other Indian scriptures called Vedas, Upanishads, and Puranas. In the modern time, the yoga practice had been made popularized in West by some very famous teachers like Krishnamacharya, Pattabhi Jois, B.K.S. Iyengar, to name a few. Nowadays, yoga is practiced widely for personal well-being, personal health, and I really get a lot out of it just doing yoga and meditation and these breathing exercises on a daily basis. So let's get started. We're gonna do some chair yoga today. It can be done in an office. You can do it at your home office. So we'll just start by sitting on our chair. The first pose we're gonna do is called Tadasana, which involves raising our hands. So keeping your back straight, interlacing your fingers. We're gonna start by pushing your hands up, palms facing out. Raise your hands all the way up. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, slowly bring your hands back down. Let's do this a couple of times. Inhales, open your palms outwards. Take it up. Inhale. And exhale, bring it down. One last time. Bring your hands up with the inhale. And exhale, bring it down. Now we're gonna move side to side. So same thing, we're gonna interlace our fingers, this time keeping your palms together. We're gonna bring our hands up, and then we're gonna gently move from side to side. We're gonna go from right to left, right, left, and one more time, right to left. Now, if you're looking for a deeper stretch, what I suggest is you actually bring one hand reaching for the earth and the other hand coming as further away from you as you can, and the same thing on the other side. And you can go as deep as you like, just stretching our spine. We sit on a computer all day long. It's really important to stretch our spine, and especially work on our hands and our fingers. The third one we're going to do is also another spinal stretch, is a very gentle seated forward bend. So we're going to sit here for this. It's easier if you sit on the edge of your seat, keeping your back straight as much as possible. And we're going to very gently fold forward and hug our thighs or your legs. and then slowly come back up. Let's do this one more time. Forward bend, and slowly come up. This time we're going to do a very gentle back bend. For this, you're going to have to come all the way back on your chair. We're going to interlace our fingers behind our back, and then slowly drop your head back, chin up, view from the front, and then slowly come back. For our fingers and our arm, I really love this prayer stretches. You're going to start with just simple in the praying hands, and then gently push your palms down. So pushing your hands together and pushing it down. Getting a nice stretch in your wrist. And then same thing, back of your hands touching, elbows pushing down, and bring your wrist up. One more time. Palms together, pushing your hands down. And the back of your hand together, pushing it up. Another good pose to stretch our hands is crisscrossing our hands, a crisscross. And if you want, you can do another crisscross. And then push your hands up. It really pulls your shoulders in, really gets a nice stretch to your arms. And then other side. These are called eagle hands, or eagle, just doing eagle hands. It's part of the eagle pose. Garudasana, and then release. From your hand, and we did a little bit of back, we're going to move to some leg stretches. Now this is really easy, and I think we should all do it as much as you can even in the meetings. So keeping your thighs where they are on the mat, on the chair, just going to lift your legs up and flex your toes. So lift and flex, and then bring it down. On the other side, keeping the thighs where they are, just flexing your toes, and bring it down. You can also do a little bit more. So this time we're going to actually, this is for your core, we're going to actually bring the knee to the chest. So keep your hands to the side initially, lift your leg up as high as you can, and then gently grab your knee and pull it towards your chest. And release. We can do the same thing on the other side. So allow your leg to come up without any support as much as you can, and then grab your knee and pull it towards your chest. And then slowly release. We're going to do one last pose here. So bring your foot on top of your knee. And then very gently, we're going to press the knee down. Keep your back straight. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, fold forward as far as you can. Again, it's not a competition. It's your own practice. It's a good stretch to your hips and to your thighs. Same thing on the other side. Again, keeping one hand on the knee, and you can keep the other hand on your foot. Take a deep breath in, keep your back straight. And exhale, forward fold, keeping your back as straight as possible. And then slowly come back. All right. I want to end this practice with a really quick meditation. So come back and sit down with your hands, either hands on your legs with palms facing down, or you can have the palms facing up. Close your eyes and relax. With your feet flat on the ground. Just notice the soles of your feet. Just relax your feet, relax your legs, relax your spine, relax your arms, relax your neck, relax your face, your teeth, your tongue, relax your jaws, your eyes, your ears, your nose, your forehead, top of your head, just completely relax. Fully relaxing from head to toe, focusing on our breath. Long inhales, long exhales. And when you're ready, let's slowly bring your attention back. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes, and then bring your hands back to your heart in prayer, being grateful as always to be alive, being grateful for our health, our well-being, and being grateful for this amazing opportunity to be here today together. So thank you so much for joining me today in this practice. It's such an honor and a great privilege to guide you through this session today, from my heart to yours. Namaste.